folks, I apologise. I need to update the team lists, so I'll do that real quick. I apologise. I'll get that sorted. Then I need to get a quick drink, and then I'll have to step away for a sec. So let's just get these updated first. But yeah, hope everyone's well. That would be great. Okay. Let's get this sorted as well. Got about 7 minutes to go. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. So for Cass, they've got Rooney, Sim, Sini. They've got Lewis Senior, Innes Senior on the same side. Assy, Atkin, Amon, Lawler, Singleton, Simbikin, Mellor, Westerman. So starting 13 for Cass. The bench is Wood, Griffin, Rob, Stimson. 18th man is Hall. Okay, and therefore the lineup for Warrington is Dufty, Josh Thulis, Wrench, King, Jake Thulis, Williams, Sneed is playing. That's a positive sign. Yates, Powell, Vaughan, Stone, Fitzgibbon, and Curry. The bench is Philbin, Crowther, Irwin, okay, interesting, and Ratchford. Oh no. Oh no. That bench is disgustingly small. Oh no. I'm disappointed, to say the least. I'm disappointed. There we go. Okay. Let me check the chat real quick, see what people said. Okay. Hi Megan. That wire bench is interesting. Absolutely. It's light. It's Muller light. Going for Cass to win by 2, you know. Okay. 1 prop and 2 halfbacks. Yeah. Hey pal, hope you well. Enjoy the game. Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. I feel this is Cass will lose, I think. I just think it's the pack that Cass will have a good going. Just a pack up front. Butting heads. I think they might win that battle. Cass win by 2. Wish me luck, please. Good luck, Cameron. Wish me luck. Hey, Logan. Good to see you again. Warrington's win 38-12. I'll put a poll up real quick, actually. A few minutes to go. Is this Sky Sports Plus? I think it's Sky Sports Plus. Yeah, looks like it. One prop on the bench is mad. Yeah, we'll likely be using My guess would be we use Crowther as a prop. We've kind of done that before. We'd probably be using Crowther as a prop and then Ratchford as 9 and then Irwin at some point. Do you know what? If we don't play Irwin at any point, I'm going to be so confused as to why Thomas hasn't played, as he is literally a prop. I don't get it. Anyway, we'll see what Mr. Burgess has to offer for us today in terms of selection. Weather in Cass is looking lovely at Cas Vegas. Oh, nice. I didn't spend all of it, technically, but still some left. Thank you for that. Is that bench because of injuries or Burgess? Well, I think you could probably say it's partially Burgess, considering Thomas is a prop. That's partially Burgess right there. Do you think Burgess will get the sack soon? No, I don't. I think he'll be here next year, to be honest. Regardless of what happens, I think he'll be here next year. If we could go to Sky Sports Plus, that'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant if we could just get to Sky Sports Plus. I'll have to... I know Inesenia... I'm pretty sure Inesenia wears 5. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Still haven't got the game up yet. Should be good to go now. Okay. Players are coming out. Okay. I'm going to quick drink. I'll be right back. Oh, Warrington. I don't need one. I've got Sky Sports. Hello, Joshua. Hello. Warrington should win by 30. I don't think it's that simple, unfortunately. So we've had Mr. David John Newman has passed away. Unfortunately, I'm not sure who he's, if he's an ex-player or a Cass fan. Well, there will be, I believe, a minute's silence. Or is it an applause? Okay. Right. 16 votes, 50-50 in terms of prediction. Okay. Interesting. I'm not massively confident. I did predict 24-18 to Warrington. So we've got a few moments to go. I'll just go through the lineups then. Well, Warrington have not been great recently either. First try scorer, I'm going to go with Jake Thulis. Did you see Hallisema? I did not. Right, quick run through the teams really quickly. In the lineup for Cass, they have Rooney, Sim, Sini, Lewis Senior, Innes Senior, Assey and Atkin. In the forwards is Amon, Lawler, Singleton, Simbikin, Mellor, Westerman. The bench is Wood, Griffin, Robb, Stimson. 18th man is Hall. For Warrington Wolves, it is Dufty, Josh Thulis, Wrench, King, Jake Thulis, William Sneed. In the forward pack is Yates, Powell, Vaughan, Stone, Fitzgibbon, Curry. On the bench is Philbin, Crowther, Owen, Ratchford. And the 18th man is Thomas. And we are underway. Let's go. Come on, the wire. Okay. Cass in possession as Warrington kick to Cass, and they'll carry the ball just short of their own 20, or we'll push them back slightly. Lawler, normally playing in the front row, played a bit in the back row, can do 13, is now playing at prop. He's the next Ruben Cotter. He's not. Anyway, Westerman up towards the 30 for Cass. Keep in mind the distance between the 30 and the 40 is less than 10 metres, but I'll still refer to them as the 30 and 40. Next carry for Castleford, Simbikin. Out the back to Atkin. Assey, Jesus Christ. Get a grip. Josh Thulis underneath it. Takes it cleanly. And just over the 10. I'll get my words. Don't worry about it. I'll get there. Next carry from Toby King. Could be good to have him back this week. Defensively and offensively could be good. George Williams with the next carry over the 20. Come on, the wire, says Kevin. I agree. I agree. Toby King with another carry, once again. About to approach a minute and a half in this game. Kieran. We'll have less of that here. We'll have to start banning words. So, long kick on the last from Sneed. Immediately better than anything that happened when he went off last week. That's over a minute and a half gone. Cass have possession on their own 20. Rooney. Okay, they just said that Lewis Senior has the white boots. So between the two seniors, Lewis has the white ones. That's Lewis Senior. There we go. Nailed it. And Wrench, something with his head maybe. Cass shifting down the short side right up towards halfway. Now going to be the last tackle for the Castleford Tigers. Um, 15-14 Knights, last 5 seconds. Hallisema gets it, runs 50 metres, dodging everyone to win it. Oh, right, bloody hell. Bloody hell. 2.5 minutes gone. Warrington Wolves in possession. Just in front of their own 10. Jake Thulis will play it for Sneed, who hands the ball off to Josh Thulis. Up towards the 20. Powell, now Dufty. Is that going to be a kick now? Is what Jack Walker taught me going to mean that's a kick? Yes, it does. 40-20 attempt. 40-20. Come on. Thank you, Jack Walker. Once again, thank you, Jack Walker. Warrington up towards the 10 off the back of the 40-20 for Mr. Sneed. Left to Williams. Wayward and... Are you taking the piss? Knock on the first play. Get in. So happy about that. Couldn't be happier. Chucking it down there. It's chucking it down. 4 minutes gone. Oh yeah, I saw that. Best of luck with a bet. Atkin will feed the ball into the scrum. Once we actually get it sorted. 4.5 minutes on the clock. Atkin will feed the ball in. It is now with Innes Senior because of the pink boots. Innis Senior in the pink boots, Lewis Senior in the white boots. Lewis Senior with the next carry. He's dragged back towards a 10. Good work, lads. Good work. Well, they might be wrong. I forgot to end that because the game started. You played better than this on Rugby League 26. Well, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Well, to be fair, the game on RL26 was 0-0, so. It's out the back to Assy on the last, or fourth tackle, sorry. 5 minutes gone. We'll kick long. That's a great kick, actually, from Dejan Assy. That is a great kick. Dufty collects behind the 10. Takes it just over. Not yet. I'm contemplating streaming RL26 after this. Contemplating it. Sneed at dummy half. We'll pop the ball up to Connor Wrench. I want to see him get some room to run. Because I know he's quick. 5.5 minutes gone. Plays it for Powell. On the 30, Vaughan now takes it over the 40. He's got his arse out. I was going to do a quote from Hot Fuzz, but people wouldn't get it. Jamie, the game is on Sky Sports Plus. So it's out to Sneed out the back. Or to Sneed out the back. That works better. Well done, me. Rooney, lose the ball. Backwards, though. King kicks it on. Curry. Oh, he's stopped inches short the line. Oh, that is great defence. That's a hell of a tackle, that from Assy. King gets an offload to Powell. Right to Stone. Step in. Stone. Still going. Yet to score a try for Warrington. Not that it was expected yet, but that's a decent carry there from Stone. Sneed. 10 metres out. Yates. Oh. Ina Dingle. Good to see you again, sir. I'll play it for Powell in centre field. Right. And we're in. Stone. There we go. As I was saying. Well done, Sam. Okay. So, world-class performance from Warrington so far. I think we could all agree, right? Yeah? Good. Glad we're all on board with that one. 7 minutes gone, 4-0 Warrington. It's going to be 4-0. No tries to Samarito. He's seen something in the build-up that he doesn't like. It's the wire try itself I think he doesn't like. Yes, Kieran. Yes. Exactly. Have we actually played good so far? It's hard to tell, really. I wouldn't say it's good or bad. It's just kind of fine in what we can control. We've made one mistake. Other than that, it's been fine. It's been all right. We've had an opportunity. We've taken it. Splendid. About time we scored first in the game. That's very true, Jamie. Very true. Can we do it for more than 30 minutes this week? God, I hope so. Sneed to make it 6-0. And he does. 8 minutes gone. That's a quick 8 minutes, I'm not going to lie. That felt like a very quick 8 minutes. 6-0 for Warrington. We've actually got more people in here than normal. Like, normally it averages like 30 people, roughly, for any game. But there's more here than normal. We're at 40. I think we're up to 50 at one point. 50 plus. But yeah. Howdy. Welcome. Amazing try. World class. The best. Okay. Paul Vaughan with the next carry. Will be stopped on the 20. There's now 9 minutes on the clock. He'll play this for Powell. Did he want a 6 again? Something like that, maybe. Fitzgibbon with the next one. Up towards a 30-metre line. Powell in centre field again. We'll go for a 40-20 here, maybe himself. Angle's not too bad. Distance not quite there. Rooney will collect the ball. Sam Stone and Toby King and Josh Lewis all there to wrap him up. Now 15 out from his own try line. He'll play this for Assy on the left-hand side of the field. Now with Innis Senior. Just short of the 20. Assey, now with Lewis Senior. Then to Sim, over the 20. Strong tackle there from Wrench. Seen a few tackles from Connor Wrench recently, trying to throw that shoulder in, not loosely to like go for someone's skull, but he's been trying to get stuck in, is our Connor. Well, a moan up towards the, is that the halfway line? Last tackle, 10 minutes gone, that is the halfway line. Lawler goes out the back to Assey. Bit of pressure from Ben Curry on Dejan. Collected on the full by Dufty, trying to get his feet underneath him. Over the 20, and a few metres shy of the 30. Sneed, now with Toby King, over the 30. Powell, right to centre field. On his left to Sneed. Then to Williams. Dufty. Room to run for Dufty. Look for an offload. Gets one to Wrench. And the problem is... what exactly? Sorry. Was Fitzgibbon not just... okay. Penalty for cast the 30 metres out. Sorry? Was Fitzgibbon not just getting grabbed the entire time, though? Even before Dufty went through the line. Anyway. Cass, 20 metres out. Atkin, Westerman on his right. Carries it just short of the 10. 11.5 minutes on the clock. Third tackle. Lawler switches back to Atkin. Pops up to Assey. Solid with the run game in the last few weeks. That's a try for Cass. Okay. I'm not even going to be like... I'm not going to complain about, oh yeah, ill discipline and or just silly mistakes. I don't even know where the mistake was, to be honest. So, I can't really complain. Plus, I've said multiple times that Assey's run game has improved massively, and there's an example of it, you know. Everyone's fallen victim to the Assey, and now we have to. So, it is what it is. Funny one, Logan. There you go. Thanks, Kieran. Thanks. Who scored? It was Assey. Great. Atkin to add the extras. I genuinely don't know what the issue was with the last one. Okay, I get obstruction, but I thought even before Dufty... or before there was any actual obstruction, Fitzgibbon was just getting held constantly, unless he was the one that originally obstructed and then was being held. I don't know. I really don't know. The kick from Atkin is good. That's going to be 6-0. 6-all. Nailed it first time. I did predict 24-18 to Warrington. I'm aware they did have the chance to challenge. I would have challenged the decision of a penalty, like holding Fitzgibbon. I would have challenged that. Can we add more mods to the chat? Why is that? So now with a moan, carries it up towards the 20 for Cass. Lawler at dummy half, 14 minutes gone. Did you play RL26 last night? I did not. I might play it on stream afterwards. Maybe. Not sure yet. 14.5 minutes gone. Last tackle out the back to Assey. Loses the ball backwards. Under pressure from Curry. Still evades, though. Gets the kick away. Under pressure towards the back left. Dufty collects it. Comes down with it. Well taken, actually. Well taken. Under a bit of pressure there. That's not bad. Now Jake Thulis. Making a few post-contact meters there. Well done, Dufty, on that. Really well done. Sneed will give it to Toby King, who takes it up towards a 30. 4 men in the tackle, and he's still going. 4 men in the tackle, and you can't bring down Toby King. Come on, lad. Paul Vaughan, over the 40. Fitzgibbon, then to Wrench. Oh my God, he's quick. Look at him go speeding. Connor, what are you doing? Connor, what are you doing, son? There is no way. There is no way you just did that. This is a complaint I've had about him for the last 2 years, actually, when he's actually been fit, is that in the final moments, he makes so many bad calls. He's actually done this a few too many times. Way too many times, actually. What are you doing? What are you doing? For anyone that can't see it, by the way, that didn't see it, wide open space, all the room in the world to run, Sneed on his inside in support, with a good gap as well. It's a 2-on-1, easy pass across, and it's in for a try. He just decides to step and go left. Oh my God. Oh my God. "17 minutes on the clock, Warrington in possession. Last tackle, out the back to Sneed, under pressure from Lawler. He now gets a kick away towards the back left. Sim underneath it, collects it, cuts back towards the middle, but Williams gets a hold of him and brings him down. Okay. And there's room for Lewis Senior to run here. Curry's trying to chase, I think that is. Dufty's there. Slows him down. Oh my God. Okay. Mellor up towards the 20 now. Inside wide territory. Sini looking to shift right. Bumps off Sneed twice. Just over 10 metres out, Atkin in centre field. 18 minutes on the clock. Westerman now on the 10. 4th tackle coming up. Lawler between the sticks. Waits at dummy half. He'll go left to Assey. Across to Atkin. Pops it up to... Was that Mellor? Or was that Senior? Oh, that was Mellor. Plays for Atkin. Right to Assey on the last. Kicks towards the sticks. Doesn't collect it. That's a try for Cass. On one hand, I am pleased that we created an opportunity so easily. On the other hand, Connor! It's not even like... It's not even like a case where, normally he'd give that. Normally he doesn't give it anyway. This is a common thing with Connor Wrench. Bad decisions in key moments. This is a common thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know it's 10-0, it's right in front of the sticks. Kick's good. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Just pass the ball. It's not difficult, mate. I'm telling you, just pass the ball. That's all you had to do. Not asking for a Michael Jennings 109-yard try. Not asking for that. Back underway. 20 and a half minutes on the clock. Cass have the ball on the 20. He wasn't even in a position to, like, back himself to score. It's like, it's a simple pass and that's it, we're in. Fourth tackle coming up. Westerman will play this on halfway for Lawler. 21 minutes gone. Was that Fletcher Rooney on his right? Yes, it was. Lawler on the last tackle, out the back to Assey. Kicks from just inside wide territory. Swirling ball, possibly Duffy underneath it. Knocks on. Collected by Lawler. Stopped on the 10. Plays for Simikin. Left to Mella. Stopped a few metres short of the line. Great. 21 and a half minutes on the clock. Assey pops up to Singleton. Wrapped up a few metres short of the line once again. So now with Westerman in centre field, then to Atkin, across to Rooney, in the corner, and it's out of bounds. Thank God for that. Shall we celebrate the fact that Warrington just so good? Some of the things we've done already have been fine. Like, some of the defensive moments, fine. In possession, some good moments. But then, some absolutely stupid stuff here and there. Oh, that's great. And I'm wondering what we're going to do later. We've got Irwin and... Philbin, Crowther, Irwin and Ratchford. 2 half-backs, a prop, and a whatever the hell Geordie Crowther is. Vaughan with a carry over the 30 up towards the 40. Powell. Now with Sneed. Are we going for a shift here? Williams. Now with Dufty. Dufty up towards halfway line. He's not absolutely a hooker because he's played 13, he's played in the back row, he's played in the back line, he's played prop. I don't know what he is. When's Danny Walker back? God, I hope next week. But I've got no idea. Kick on the last from Sneed. Collected just in front of the try line from Rooney. Recovers it over the 10. So Cass will start this set about 13 metres out from their own try line. Whistle is blown currently. Because of a blood injury. Not sure who for. That's for a Cass player. That's Dejan Assey. Okay. Burgess not worried off to NRL and taking Williams with him? Who knows? I do remember Drinkwater. I do. Oof, it's a lot of blood there for Assey. It's a lot of blood. I don't think we do, Joshua. I don't think we do. I think it potentially he was maybe more important than we thought once we didn't have him. But yeah, Drinkwater didn't really have a kicking game, so I'll take Sneed any day. I can't believe that's our bench, though. I cannot believe that we actually went with that as a bench. So it's 23 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, currently stopped. I'll let you know once we're back underway. Sneed can't tackle though, well... Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts. Still time, Slink, still time. What would you do with this squad? Well, the first thing I'd do is I'd drop Crowther and put Thomas in. Or Ratchford. That's the first thing I'd do with this squad. I'd get Max Wood in there. I don't know if he's injured or not. But if he's available, Max Wood is on the bench every time for me. Every single time. I'd also not let Tom Whitehead go to Hull KR. I know he's at Salford now, but I'd also not let him go, and I'd give him some actual game time. Castleford in possession. Third tackle, fourth tackle now coming up. They'll play this on their own 30. Up towards the 40 with Tom Amone. Lawler out the back to Dejan Assi. Got his FOD wrapped up now. He's going to bounce a couple times. Collected by Dufty on the 10. Up towards the 20. Let's see him get a bit of room to run. Sneed now with Josh Thulis over the 30. Don't get me started on that bench. Thomas and Max Wood sitting on the youth squad while we have the pensioner partnership with the loose. That likes to play 9.5 back that we don't need at the moment. Yeah. Now we're Ben Curry over halfway, switches back to Yates up towards the 40. 2 more tackles to go in this set. Powell on the left to Sneed. Will dink the ball towards the back left. Chase here from Jake Thulis. Sim under pressure, collects the ball. He's now in the in-goal area. Sneed chasing. Launches it over the top. And, he manages to get it outside the in-goal area. Fair play. Well done. That's well done from Cass. Lewis Senior with the next carry. Fair enough. But it's a knock-on from Cass. They'll turn over the ball inside the 10. Rob, you ever going to be Burgess out? I'm on the fence. I'm getting there. But not yet. Not yet. How's your ice volley lock? The Solero was great. Thank you. It was brilliant. Scrum for wire, 10 metres out. Has RL26 got any better? According to Finn, who's in here regularly, said it's updated and it's better. Out the back of the scrum, 10 metres out. Toby King in possession will be stopped. Maybe just short of the 10. Oh, now on the 10. Thanks, Tom Amone. Come on, wire. Rub it in. Sneed. Now with Vaughan. 26 minutes on the clock. Got nearly 60 people in it trying to watch me suffer. Now Benjamin Curry stopped inches short of the line. Powell will go left to Sneed. Steps off his left foot. Then again. On the right with Williams. Kicks the ball through. Nobody's really chasing. Collected by Innis Senior in goal. Skips past 2. Gets out the in-goal area. Up towards the 10. Now with Fletcher Rooney. Slammed into the ground. Up towards the 20. Lawler waits a dummy half. Is that Stimson? I believe it is. He'll play this just short of 30. He'll be asked to go back slightly. I was enjoying the first try. I enjoyed the break that Wrench had until he didn't pass the ball. And since then, not so much. Dufty shifting left, brought down on the 30. I do think we're capable of a fair few line breaks in this game. We've just got to... Well, we get a penalty first, that's alright. The Thulish brothers just earning us those penalties. You love to see it. You love to see it. But yeah, we look capable of breaking the line. We just need to actually get into the back and forth properly, complete sets, get into that back and forth grind, and then we can set up properly for a shift. I think. It's how I kind of see it right now. Lachlan Fitzgibbon with the first carry of this fresh set. Powell, just over 20 metres out. Let's say about 25, shall we? Sneed will switch back to Geordie Crowther. 28 minutes on the clock, he stopped on the 20. Powell will go right to Williams. Then to Dufty. Across to Josh Thulis. Chucks it back inside. Now with Dufty. Cuts back towards the middle, but he's wrapped up by Simmerkin. That's a great tackle. That's a great tackle. Try score a Stone. It's now in the hands of Yates. Steps on his left. Then on his right. 5 metres out. Fourth tackle. 28.5 minutes gone. Powell right at the sticks. Left to Crowther. Then to Sneed. Out the back to Williams. Steps again. Back towards the middle. Still moving. Steps again. Williams. Can't quite get an offload. About 6 metres out. Powell left of the sticks. Last tackle. Sneed will kick just right at the sticks. Knocked on in goal. Or that's backwards actually. And Lewis Senior takes it outside the in-goal area. Stopped a few metres short. The whistle is blown. And there's a penalty for what? What was wrong with that? What was actually wrong with that? Okay. Penalty for Cass. They're on their own 40. Okay. Lawler at dummy half over on the left. Next carry from Mellor coming up towards halfway. Did you not fancy a trip to Castleford today? Funny. Over towards Wires 40. 30 minutes on the clock. 6 again for Cass. Now with Westerman. Lawler. Then with Stimson. Up towards the 20. Lawler goes right to Atkin. Switches back to Simmerkin. Cass just short of the 10. 30.5 minutes on the clock. Lawler. Left to Westerman. Then to Assey. Switches back to Mellor. Stop 5 metres short of the line. Fourth tackle left of the sticks. Plays over Lawler. Now with Westerman. Then Stimson. Caught in a cul-de-sac. Dufty trying to wrap him up. But he gets an offload to Lawler. Then to Atkin. Kicks the ball through. Wrench collects it. And he's brought down just short of the 10. Or just over the 10, sorry. Well done, Connor. Well done, Connor. Thulis with a great carry over the 30 up towards the 40. Now with Joe Philbin. With a carry over halfway, pumping his legs still. I think Philbin has improved massively over the last few weeks for his carries. Now plays it just short of the 40. Williams takes it over the 40 and the 30. Now about 25 metres out from the line. Powell over on the right. Back towards the middle with Sneed. On the last, who kicks towards the post. Atkin is there. But he's wrapped up and metre in front of the try line. Can we just keep him back here? Knock on from Cass? Knock on from Cass. I didn't see that. Okay. Fair enough. I can forgive that. That's a bit of a harsh one, but I can forgive that. Just over 32 minutes, Dingle. We'll play this 10 metres out in centre field. Powell on his right to Philbin. In centre field, maybe slightly right of the sticks. Left to Sneed. Across to Wrench. Steps off his left foot. Wrench is 2 metres short of the line. Plays this for Jake Thulis. Shifts it right to Sneed. Then to Curry. Just going to get wrapped up. And push back now 16 metres out. Plays it for Powell in centre field. Right to Crowther. Takes it over the 10. 33 minutes on the clock. Powell right at the sticks. Will go short side right to Williams. Engage the line. Kicks the ball through. Decent chase here. And Cass push it over the dead ball line. So that's a goal line dropout. Okay. Alright. Splendid. Assey at the dropout. Will go long on this one. Duffy collects on halfway. Gives it to Philbin. Takes over the 40, 30. And a few post-contact meters there. But yeah, I think Philbin's carry's been a lot better over the last few weeks. Crowther. Sorry, I'm going to yawn, folks. Apologies. 15 metres out for Warrington. Philbin. Sorry. Powell, well done, me. Am I stupid? Again, don't answer that. Now with Duffy, shoots it across to Jake Thulis in the corner. What a finish. That's going to be great for the stream highlights. Just, let's get that yawn in there. They're going to check this one. That could be a try for Jake Thulis. Try giving on field, video ref will check. That's a cracking finish. I'm confident he's got that one. I'm confident. I'm going to add the score. I'm not going to put it up on the screen properly yet, but I'm very confident he's got that. Great ball across, by the way. Beautiful. Jake Thulis has had himself a fair few tries this season already, actually. He's not played that much, but he's had a good handful of tries. I think Thulis has been a very, very strong replacement for Matty Ashton. It's not the same, but I mean, he's not earning every single try like some of them can be walk-ins, but he's done a really good job. And I think has done a much better job than, well, maybe not much, but I think he's done a better job than Aaron Lindup too. I know he's been out in recent weeks, but I feel more comfortable with Jake Thulis than I do Lindup, personally. Seventh try? I thought he was on like 8 or 9. Anyway, doesn't matter. So 12-10 with a kick to come for Sneed from the left touchline. Hello to all the peeps that are in here to see me lose my shite. Welcome. I'm splendid. Thanks for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. 3 subs away from 10.6k subs. If you want to become a member, by the way, just click the join button below the stream. The kick from Sneed from the touchline to make it 12 all is no good. And the Cass fans will say Sneed all around their little shed. Well done. So, creeping up to 36 minutes. And we're back underway. It's now with Philbin. Carries it over the 10. Now Fitzgibbon up towards the 20. 4 minutes to go in this first half. 2-point advantage for Cass. Again, I did say 24-18 to Warrington in my predictions video. That's what I went with. So now with Curry over the 40 and up towards halfway. Good meters here. 2 more tackles to go in this set as well. Now Williams, up towards the 40. Then the 30. 36.5 minutes gone. 3.5 minutes to go. Last tackle, Sneed, 30 metres out. Chips his ball towards the posts. Decent chase. Plenty of wide players in the frame. Fletcher Rooney. Well taken, by the way, young man. Well taken. Under a bit of pressure, collects it cleanly. Sini takes it over the 10. So Cass with a bit of work to do. Come on, Wire. Disciplined. Please, for the love of God. For the love of God. Now with Sim. Shifting towards the right-hand side. Stopped on the 20. Now Simmikin coming up towards the 30. Lawler up towards halfway. And he'll play this just over halfway. Last tackle for Cass. Out the back to Assey. And straight into the hands of Matt Dufty, who takes it over the 20. And is someone down? Dufty stopped on the 20. Is Crowther, not in a good way. His wrist, maybe? Now with Connor Wrench, up towards the 30. Do you think that Singleton is a good player? I think he's decent. Now with Jake Thulis, up towards the 40 for Warrington. Good carry there, lad. Good carry. 2 minutes to go in this half. Crowther's not in a good way. Sneed, right to Williams. Now Dufty, across to King, and a knock on. Cass have the ball on halfway. We may get a few more plays in this half to chuck it around and do something cool and groovy. What happened to Zach Gardner? I don't know. It just was dropped for King. Next carry for Cass. Griffin is on the field. 30 metres out. I need to yawn again. Sorry, folks. Atkin, right to Stimson. Oh, sorry. In centre field. He'll play this for Lawler. Left to Assey. On his right to Westerman. Steps back towards the right. Now Assini. Room to run. Wrench is shrugged off. Dufty with a great tackle. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. And then a knock on from Cass. $30 seconds to go. Sini was not happy. Mate, Wrench was just sent to the shops then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great tackle from Dufty. I didn't fully see what happened there, so I don't know if it was the right call or not for the knock-on. I don't know. So the hoots has sounded. Scrum for Warrington. Last play of the half. Dufty. What are we trying here? What are we trying? Basically, not much. Okay, it's half time. Right then. Great. Excellent. Lovely stuff. Glad that so many people are in here to watch me suffer again. So kind of you. Yeah, it's great. It's splendid. It is swell. Truly excellent. Well, we started well. I'll tell you that. We started well. Since so many people are here, I'm going to put in a shameless plug. If anybody, right, would like to buy some Kinetic RL hoodies, or just Kinetic hoodies, you can do, right? Any of those three designs, any colour scheme, any size, anywhere in the world, 50 quid, okay? So, let's say you pick one of those designs, you can have any colours you like. There's a few examples there. First one's Sydney Roosters, Brisbane Broncos in the middle, Parramatta Eels on the right. Any colour scheme you want. Every single component can be a different colour. Every single component. That's every single chevron on the logo, every letter in the name, every line, everything on the sleeve. Everything can be a different colour. Anything that you want. You will get 5 different mock-ups, up to 5 different mock-ups for whatever colour scheme you like. And then when you're happy, it's 50 quid anywhere in the world. Any of those 3 designs, any colours, any size, anywhere in the world, 50 quid, bang. Shameless plug done. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you very much for that. That's greatly appreciated. Get a monstrous drink on me. Not sponsored. Not yet. Not yet. Thought Roosters Giants wire. Well, it does look like it, to be fair. But yeah, there you go. Shameless plug. Hoodies are available. Right then. So let's start with Cass. There's some good carries. I feel like they get into their sets, kicking fairly well. I think they're a little bit vulnerable towards the edges when Warrington spread the ball, and I'll get onto that in a minute. But for the most part, they've not allowed too much. I think there's a few moments, like if just a couple moments where Cass needed to come up with something, and they've done that. Whether it be trying to get out the in-goal area, they've done that twice. Trying to get out of a bit of trouble, they've done that a couple times. Putting points on the board as well when they've been in good field position. I think in a couple moments where Cass have needed to win in that moment, they've done well to win in that moment. Warrington, it's not all bad. Just to be clear, it's not all bad. There's some good carries. Some decent kicks from Sneed. We just need to be cleaner in possession. We are trying things. Sometimes it's coming off, like when, before the wrench incident, we'll call it. Before that, we made that break in the first place. We look kind of dangerous when we spread the ball inside the midfield. I think we're capable of more points. We just need to be better connected when shifting the ball. Some of the passes are slightly wayward. Defensively, slightly vulnerable. It's not that I wasn't expecting this. I kind of did expect this. The way I basically explained it in my predictions video, because I went with 24-18 to Warrington in my predictions, is that I think the matchup is good for Cass. That's why I think it'll be close, and I was really struggling to actually back Warrington to win. I think the matchup is good for Cass, especially up front. They're bigger. And in terms of long-range efforts, not really seen many yet, but I think Cass can shift the ball early and break the line a couple times, put us on the back foot. So yeah, I think the matchup looks good for Cass, but I feel like it's the Warrington individuals over 80 minutes that just, they're just enough to get it done. Just about. Does it increase our chances of pulling? I don't want to false advertise, so I'll say maybe. See, Kieran says it. If Kieran says it, it must be true. There you go. Can't back Harrison for England if he can't... You can't back Harrison for England if he can't dominate against Cass. Harrison's not on. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. He's not on. I'm going to check TikTok real quick. I posted those stream highlights videos this morning. Okay. How's everyone doing anyway? How's everyone doing? Everyone had a good weekend? Anyone get up to anything cool and groovy? Touche indeed, LG. Touche indeed. Wrench with a break. Doesn't give it to Sneed. Oh dear. Can't believe it. I think that's a... I think the Otravine nasal spray is a quality product that should sponsor me. And if they don't, other products for your schnoz are available, is what I'll say. If Sneed gets the ball more, it would be a different game. The strong arm wrestle game is suited more to Cass at the moment. True, I agree. I agree. No, Sam. No, not at all. In F1 game today, I was in my first professional debut today, came third. Oh, lovely stuff, Sling. Lovely stuff. Right then. Oh, Samarito, did you make those fajita things that I mentioned? Like, did you end up making them? Because I'm going to make some after this, I think. There's a fair few new followers, actually, on TikTok. I'm still trying to get to 10k because I'm not getting paid on TikTok yet. How did it go? And did you like it? Can you make a character in your RL game for me? I can do. I could make a custom team of viewers. I legit could. If people were comfortable with me trying to make a version of them, I could make a team with viewers. £300 donation for a mullet. Oh, tempting. Very tempting. You gave me a mention on TikTok, thanks. Oh yeah, so I just saw the comment. Let's see what people have been saying on the TikToks. Oh, that's nice. Oh, 2 comments have been filtered. I always get nervous when there's filtered comments because you never know what people are saying. That's how you beat Wigan, by the way. I'll like that one. Up the FC. Up the black and white. Did Christian Wade spray his hands with WD-40? Wheels fell off for Wigan. Okay, alright. Let's have a look at these comments under review. Wade is effing useless from a Wigan fan. Beck said, could you sound less excited when FC score? Applause for the losers and their tries, but you sound bored when FC go over. If you want to commentate, you need to be less biased. Alright, Bex. Well, you're getting a response. Some people are helpless. Do you know? Screw it. I'll just say no. Maybe you'll pack Wade in protein. No thanks. I'm good. Problem is with the stream highlights is like it's clips. That's it. It's clips put together. The very end of the video itself, I was giving loads of praise to Hull FC as well. Well, because I wasn't like overly enthusiastic about a couple tries for Hull FC. Like, I'm not like trying to commentate professionally. I'm just doing some bloody live streams. That's literally all I'm doing. Like if I was on actual commentary, there'd be no bias from me. I'm not even biased on live streams anyway. I'm in a certain mood and will react however I react because I'm in this situation. Some people, doesn't matter. Just leave it. Leave it. They don't know you. They don't know you. You don't give a shit. I do give a shit, but I don't. Just leave it. Hell, most of Sky commentary is super biased. You are one of the most unbiased speakers. You love the game simple. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you very much. I think it's because the first try sounded like you were more bothered about Wade being dragged down by Rapiner. That's all I can think. Well, it was... Well, like every other... I've live streamed every team, and I've responded positively and negatively for every team. It was just weird in the moment. Like, Wade didn't have the ball. It just looked weird. Like, it looked like he was getting assassinated. Like, in the background. So it just kind of caught me off guard. That was it. I just found it funny, so it just took my... what's the word? Concentration. Took my concentration and focus elsewhere. It looked weird and looked funny, so it just caught me off guard. I've lost an interview. Interview with Wade, is that who you're saying? I didn't feel you did anything wrong. Well, that's alright then. I'm biased in this game. Oh dear. Oh dear. Haters gonna hate. It happens. It happens. I don't know if he's in here, but Mike. There's a geezer called Mike who just loves to call me the commentator from Wish. When I posted my first like double stream, you know, when I do both games simultaneously, I was talking about one game as there was a clip for the other game, and he called me the commentator from Wish. All he had to do was watch on for like another 15 seconds and he'd realise that I was commentating over two games. Do you have any interviews coming up? There's one that was kind of agreed, but I need to go back to them. Appreciate that, Samarito. Appreciate that. You want Burgess gone yet? Not yet. Not yet. From teammate... Oh, thanks, LG. Thanks. It means so much. We're about to get back underway. The second half has begun. Cass will kick to Warrington towards the back right. Sneed underneath it. Hands the ball off to Philbin, who takes it up towards the 10. Making up the drama. Yates with the next carry over the 10. Do a better job than some of Skylot? Well, that's greatly appreciated. I don't know if I do. I think if I legitimately tried, I don't know. I don't know. It is, yeah, it's free after all. And that's going to be penalty for Warrington. Warrington, best team in the world. Never mind anybody else. Never seen any team so good in my life. You are the most unbiased commentator I've ever seen. Oh, thank you to user. Warrington start a fresh set inside Castleford territory. We'll tap 45 metres out from the try line. Wrench takes it over the 40 up towards the 30. Powell at dummy half. Sneed switches back to Philbin. Carrying up towards the 20. Powell, left to Williams, chips the ball over the top and chases. He's been watching Ryan Brierley, and they push it over the dead ball line. That's going to be a dropout for Cass. I know it sounds bad, but for wide games with Castleford to score, get more annoyed. There's a reason Mark Goldbridge growth is bigger when United loses. True. That is true. I do react negatively sometimes, but there's a limit to even myself. Taken on the full by Josh Thulis, takes it over the 30. Fresh set of 6, 25 metres out. Powell at dummy half in centre field, a minute and a half gone. On his left to Yates, takes it over the 20. 15 metres out, plays for Powell in centre field. He'll go left to Curry, then to Sneed. Now Dufty, trying to get around Atkin. And there's an interception collected by Sim on the 10. Sim McKim with the next carry. If you say something Goldbridge says, you get comments like, bro's trying to be Mark Goldbridge. And bad engagement is still engagement. Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. Castleford in possession, 15 out from their own line, 2 minutes gone. So we went for an early shift in that set. And it didn't come off, unfortunately. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe. Westerman with the next carry. Former Wire player himself. Out the back to Assey. Will kick on the last. I think it was the last. Stopped by the foot of Thulis. Picks the ball up. Takes it over the 30. There's a reason you're a social media manager. Oh, snazzy. Snazzy. I've been trying to do some work with that. But I'm not getting anything. Unfortunately. From anywhere. Now Wrench takes it over halfway. 3 minutes gone. Powell over the left. Now back towards the middle with Sneed. Now Curry switches back to Yates. Just putting him under pressure there. That's not a good call there from Curry. Fourth tackle. Philbin through the middle. Up towards the 40. It's right to Williams. Chips the ball towards the back right. Chase here from Thulis. Collects the ball. Tries to chuck it back inside, but it goes over the line. You just dislike social media. Are you an old man at heart, Kieran? I've got a feeling that you're just an old geezer at heart. You're on it now, though. Kind of. He's kind of on it now. You've been called out there, Kieran. Cass in possession. Over the 20. Now with Sini. A few metres shy of the 30. Grew up in a pub. It's now with Innis Senior. With a strong carry over the 20. Just over 4 minutes gone. Oh, that's the 40, sorry. Up towards halfway now. With Fletcher Rooney. So it's now right to Atkin. Kicks the ball low. Collected by Dufty behind the 10. I'd love to see him get a bit of room to run. That would be splendid. That would be absolutely splendid. Jake Thulis. Oof. Hit by Westerman. 6 again. Brother, what? Okay. The other Thulis. And Dufty's knackered. Is he limping? I can't tell. Fitzgibbon over the 30. 5 minutes gone in the second half. I need to yawn again. Again, I'm so sorry. Sneed out the back. Kicks from the 30. Plenty of distance. That's a great kick. Oh my God, that's a great kick. We never get this when Sneed's not here. In the last, honestly, 3 to 4 years, we've never had kicks like that on a regular basis. Honestly, possibly even before that. Do you know what? I don't remember ever getting kicks like that from anyone. Not Austin, not Widdop, not Brett Hodgson, not Braze. Honestly, Sneed is the best kicker that I've ever seen for Warrington. Nobody comes close. Nobody. Everyone just kicks right to the fullback. Where's Lindup? He's injured currently. I'm not sure how long for. 6 minutes gone. Out the back to Assey. Kicks from behind halfway. Towards the back left. Taken on the full by Thulis. Possible high shot. I think that's okay. Just short of the 20. King with an offload. Now with Thulis. On Jake Thulis, that is. So 6.5 minutes gone. Sneed now to Toby King. Up towards the 40. Third tackle for Wire. Powell. On his right to Sam Stone. Falls over. Plays it just short of halfway. Now with Curry in centre field. Inside Cass territory. Last tackle coming up. Sneed kicks on the last. And there's a knock on from Sim. Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Get back here. 20p for a game of pool. Happy. Oh, yes. Putting the 20p on the table so you're claiming that going next, and then you see a massive pile of 20p's on the side. Shit, I've got to wait for 20 games. Get in. Mate, is it okay if you do 10 seconds at a time so I can sync it? Sure. The clock is stopped at the moment. There's a challenge from Cass reviewing the knock-on. I'll let you know when it switches to the video ref screen, so it switches now. Sneed has kicked the ball now. Well, they've just paused it. But when the clock starts going, I'll do a time sync for people. We're just trying to see if people can catch up now. Are they going to get a penalty for offside? Oh, we're passive, that's alright. I think he just wants to line it up with myself closely. Oh. Does that come off Atkin? I don't think he touches it, but I think it comes off Atkin. I don't think Sim touches that. Oh, this is going to be a penalty for Cass. Oh, God. Challenge successful as well then, I guess. Yeah, pen for offside. Cool. Okay, so to do a time sync, it is 47:39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Cass in possession on halfway, shifting left now with Fletcher Rooney. Looks to break the line, takes it up towards the 30. Absolutely, Kieran. Absolutely. Mellor goes right to Griffin, takes it up towards the 30 again. Well, the stream is not perfectly timed, so there is going to be like the smallest delay. $20 meters out. Cass shifting it left. Westerman left to Atkin. Across to Inesinia. I think he'd lose that backwards. I'm okay with that. Atkin under pressure on the last. Gets the kick away though. Lawler is chasing. Duffy underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Cuts back towards the middle. God, I'd love Duffy to get a line break. That'd be just swell. Sneed. Now to Jake Thulis. Do you know what? Spread the ball now. Do it now. I dare you. Short side left to Fitzgibbon. Up towards the 30. Do it now. Ratchford's on. Go on, do it now. Curry. Philbin. We're not spreading it. Why are we not spreading it? Boys. Should have gone. Dufty or Assy? I said Dufty, I think. Fletcher Rooney collects it. Takes it over the 20. Cass now in possession. Coming up to the 50-minute mark. Innesini up towards the 30. Lewis Senior over the 40. Westerman switches back to Amon, who carries it up towards halfway. Curious what position Ratchford's playing. Is he playing a hooker? Shifting right, Cass in possession. Wayward pass. Collected by Senior though. Just over halfway. Last tackle for Cass. Just inside wide territory. Out the back to Atkin. Gets a kick away. Hits the belly of the ball. Dufty underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Under pressure. Dufty shifting. Up towards the 20. Good return. Williams at dummy half. Will hand the ball off to Jake Thulis. Let me guess. Wire scores. Cass gets penalty. Wire scores from a scrum and Cass scores. Okay. We'll see. So that is 51 minutes gone. Paul Vaughan carries it over halfway. 2 more tackles to go in this set. 40 metres out. Vaughan will play this in centre field for Ratchford. On his right to Williams. Pops up to Sam Stone. Calls from forward from the crowd there. I would possibly agree with that. Ratch over on the right hand side of the field at dummy half. Last tackle for Wyatt. 25 metres out. Williams left to Sneed. Kicks towards the back left. Decent chase. Sim underneath it. Collects the ball cleanly enough. And he's stopped 5-6 metres out from his own try line. Come on, Wire. We need a disciplined set here defensively. Senior up towards the 10. Brought down by Ratch and Curry. Plays this for Fletcher Rooney in front of the sticks. Now with Lewis Senior. Plays this for Assy. And it's frozen for me. It's legit buffering. It is legit buffering. There's been an issue with the stream. Please press back and retry. Great. Well, I can't watch it right now. Bear with me. Just a case of going off and back on again. Thanks, Kieran. Oh my god. This stream is currently unavailable. Please try again later. Yeah. If you want to know what's happening, Kieran's updating in the chat because I can't see it. Wire up to 25. Cass give pen. Oh, okay. Kick to Cass 20. What a godsend Kieran is. Thank you for this, Kieran. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, we're back. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you. Thank you very much. Vaughan with a carry up towards a 10. Not the 10, the 10. Thank you very much, Kieran. That is greatly appreciated, sir. Thank you. Curry in centre field. Right to Williams. Kicks the ball through. Chase from Thulis. Oh, just too much. Just too much. Good effort. Good effort. But you know what? We keep going. We keep going. And that, folks, is the Millie Rock. Moving on. Simbakin with a carry up towards a 30 for Cass. It is now 54 minutes on the clock. Up towards a 40. Amon plays it for Rob. Mella was looking for an offload there. Stopped on halfway. Rob at dummy half. Shifting towards the middle. Switches back to Westerman. Now towards Warrington's 40. Over the head of, was that Atkin? Wayward, but now collected by Stimpson on Warrington's 40. Up towards the 30. Last tackle for Cass. And a kick from Assey. Under pressure from Ben Curry. Thulis takes it cleanly in the back left corner. Tigers about to lose. Watch, it's going to be a comeback. Okay, David. All right. Okay. Toby King over the 10. It is now 55 minutes gone in this game. 2-point advantage for Cass. Jake Thulis up towards the 20. That was a strong hit from Simbakin. Plays with a Ratch now with Connor Wrench. Up towards the 30. Fourth tackle, Sneed kicks from behind the 40 towards the back right. Straight into the hands of Senior. Inner Senior, that is. Now on the 20. Shifting towards the left. Then across to Lewis Senior. Wrapped up by Williams. Williams is so good defensively, honestly. Some of the tackles he's made, not just this year, but last year and the year before, Williams is actually so good defensively. Rob to Westerman, 30 metres out, make it 20. Yeah, we need an early shift would be good. Rob in centre field, 20 metres out, on his left to Singleton. Now towards a 10. 56 minutes on the clock. Rob in centre field again, goes right to Assey, then to Atkin. Fletcher Rooney, now Sini, wrapped up by Wrench. Good tackle. Good tackle. Sim at dummy half. Left to Atkin. Kicks crossfield towards the sticks. Williams collects it and he's tackled 2 metres in front of the try line. Well done, George Williams. He's now with Josh Thulis over the 10. I'd love a penalty. I'd love a penalty. Curry now to King. Makes a few metres there. Now Paul Vaughan. Up towards the 20. You might be wrong. We'll see. We will see, David. Ratchford goes left to Sneed. Engages the line. Across to Wrench. Tries to get around Sini. He's wrapped up. So, a few good metres there. I thought it looked like Sneed wanted to go for like a 20-40 there. But last tackle. So, on the 40, Sneed under pressure but gets a kick away. Bounces once. Back towards Warrington. Lewis Senior collects it. And is brought down just over the 30. Is it 12-12 because you said the kick was good one earlier when Warrington made it 12-10? No, I don't think I said the kick was good. It was no good from Sneed. So it is 12-10. Simbakin with the next carry over the 40 and up towards the 30. Fitzgibbon and Yates in the tackle. Rob, just in centre field, goes left to Westerman, then left to Assey. And the back to Fletcher Rooney. Stopped on the 20. Over on the left-hand side, last tackle, 58 minutes on the clock. Lewis Senior on his right to Dejan Assey. Again, in pressure from Curry, nothing wrong with that. It's going to bounce once, collected. I think that's forward / knock on, whatever. Or it's penalty for Cass, great. Okay. Penalty for Cass, right in front of the sticks. Lovely. What are we challenging? What? Can anyone make sense of what he just said? So, the chaser was offside, so they're claiming Curry was offside. Is that what they're claiming first? I'm confused by this. I'm actually so confused. Okay, Mella doesn't even touch the ball. Does the initial contact from Thulis go backwards? Honestly, I think yes. The other angle just showed it went backwards. The other angle shows it goes backwards. Well, does it matter that Fitzgibbon's in front? I don't think so. Surely you can tell that goes backwards. Surely. I understand Fitzgibbon's in front, like, I get that part of it, I get. But he's asking if it goes backwards, but it clearly goes backwards. It's that part I don't understand. It's that bit specifically I don't understand. You can't tell if it goes backwards or not. What? Cats go for 2. You guys know me. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. .59.5 minutes gone. About to get back underway. Sneed to kick off. Towards the back right. Inesini collects, hands it off to Singleton. Come on, Wire. Just one good defensive set here. Assey. Now with Mella. That's an hour gone. Amon over the 20. Push back slightly. Is Irwin even going to play? And what's the point? Lee, Wigan, Catlands, Huddersfield, Salford next. 1 win in 5, maybe. Kick on the 4th from Cass, collected by Dufty, eventually on the 10. Where is Zach? Well, he was dropped for King, wasn't he? Jake Thulis. Up towards the 30. Is it pissing it down outside? It might be. Sounds like it is. Ratchford. Now if it's given. Ratch. Curry. Williams. Dufty. Stopped on the 30. It isn't. Well, it is. I can promise you it is. Now with Sneed. 30 metres out. The chase here from... Is that Williams? Penalty for Cass. Oh my God. I'm going to wait until... there's basically no point to bring Irwin on, which will be the last 5 minutes, to make a particular comment on Mr. Burgess with a choice he's made here. And a hypocritical one at that. Cass in possession, 3rd tackle, 30 metres out. Westerman switches back to Singleton. Left to Assey, then across to Mellor. Stopped just inside the red zone. Last tackle for Cass. Left of the sticks. Rob will go right to Assey. Chips the ball towards the sticks. Jake Thulis catches it in goal. 7 tackle set, 20 metre restart. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Up towards the 30. Okay, come on, Wire. Come on. You've been gifted this. Come on. Vaughan over the 40. Gets an offload as well. Sneed. Now with Williams. Up towards halfway. 63 minutes on the clock. Right, come on. Good field position. Fresh set of 6. Come on. Ratchford. Now to Yates. Sneed. Loses the ball. Picked up. Hands it off to Sini. Wrench is chasing. Gets the ball off to Sim. That's going to be a try for Cass. They're going to check this. So we'll see. Can't wait. Cannot bloody wait. On-field decision is a try. Just going to see how it came out. Oh, we got a bit of thunder outside. We got some thunder. Oh, it's happened again. Oh, for God's sake. There's been a technical issue. Please press home to exit the app and try again. Great. Oh, We found a connection problem. Oh yeah, great. Excellent. Okay, it's not connecting to the internet. My PC is still connected to the internet. Luckily. Luckily. Right. So the TV box is not getting internet. That's great. Hopefully it doesn't happen for the PC. I can't get... Oh, for God's sake, I'm going to have to... I'm not watching off a dodgy website. I promise you. Promise you I'm not. So, by the way, folks, I am going to be... What the hell? The page... Right. The tab literally just closed. I'm actually going to be a fair bit behind here, folks. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All these ads. Right, I've got the game back. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm currently on 65.30. That's what I'm on, and that's a try for Cass as well. Jesus Christ. Singleton into Sam Stone, brought down 5 metres out, turnover. Okay, so I'm on 65, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 66. That's what I'm on at the moment. Oh my God. Warrington up towards a 20. Now with the 8s up towards a 30. Curry, Williams, then Dufty, up to halfway, Wrench, near the touchline, 4th tackle for Warrington. Coming back towards the middle, Fitzgibbon up towards a 40, last tackle for Warrington. Powell, right to Curry, then Williams engages the line, now Stone, King, Thulis in the corner. Oh my God, what a tackle. Oh my God. Oh my God. So we might have a penalty, but oh my God, what a try saver. .67 minutes on the clock. Let's have a gander at this. I'm positive he hasn't grounded it. So there's a high tackle. So would that be classed as a penalty try? I think John Wilkin was saying the other day that it has to be like without a shadow of a doubt that he would have scored to give it as a penalty try. So I think it's just going to be a penalty because someone was there to stop it. Great tackle. Obviously, the high shot was not great, but to get him held up, that was great, actually. So they're going to check if it's a sin bin. I can understand a penalty try. I can understand it. But at the same time, I want our tries to be actual tries. I feel like it wouldn't be earned. Okay, it's going to be...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless
That's going to be a yellow.
You dickhead.
Okay. Williams has just got to leave it before he gets sent. It's a penalty. Oh, Samarito, I didn't even see. I didn't even see the donation. Thank you. Thank you for the £20 donation. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Right then. Thanks very much for that. Whilst you're taking the piss, I appreciate that. So, great chance for Warrington now to do something in this game. Now, as much as if we win this one, it's not really going to be earned, we just need the 2 points. Offload from Vaughan. Now Yates 5 metres out. Vaughan in centre field again. At this point, we just need the 2 points. 6 again for Warrington. A metre out right at the sticks. Powell launched it left. There's a step here from... Oh, is that Irwin? Irwin's on. All right. Go on, young man. Go on, lad. Who did he come on for? Does anyone see? Switch back to Yates. Stopped a few metres short of the line. Powell. Now with Irwin. Pops up to Vaughan. Stop 5 metres out. Third tackle. 12 minutes to go. Powell in front of the right post. Will go right to Williams. Kicks the ball through. There's a chase from Ratchford. Come on! Try for Warrington. I've not really used that transition. Completely forgot it existed because... Yeah. Okay. Again, we just need the 2 points. I'm not proud of this. I'm not happy about it. We just need the 2 points. I'll take anything right now. 2014. Well, Samarito, thank you for the donation. Why was Snead taken off the field? Anyone watching, why was he taken off? Kick for Irwin from the touchline to make it a 4-point game. The kick is no good. So it's a 6-point advantage for Cass. Okay. Holding his shoulder. Oh, that's just excellent. That's great. They said we'll see how Snead is in the captain's run, but we've prepared with Ratch and Irwin. So you start Snead, but you put both of them on the bench anyway. Good job he was needed, isn't it? But why would you not just pick one over the other? Just start Irwin. Just start him next time. So the clock is stopped, 69 minutes and 49 seconds. 6-point advantage for Cass. We have a HIA sub as well. I don't know who went off. One of the senior brothers went off. I think it was Innes. Okay. So they're going to check whether Thulis fell into the dead ball line. No, he didn't. He's an inch short. Very close. Very, very close. Bloody hell. Oh, it's Sneed for the HIA. I'm getting confused here, folks. So Sneed was holding his shoulder and it's a HIA. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 9.5 minutes to go. It's with Yates over the 20 for Warrington. Now shifting left. Williams engages the line up towards halfway. Great carry there from George Williams. Oh, this might be working again on TV. This might be. Fourth tackle for Warrington. Vaughan. Now with 9 minutes to go. Duffy chips over the top. Straight into the hands of Fletcher Rooney. This might be working on TV for me now. Okay, it is. It's working on TV, which is 5 seconds ahead. So I'll mute this one. Okay, so switching back to the future. Cass have possession just over the 30. Fourth tackle coming up. And then Amon with the next carry coming up towards halfway. He'll now be the last tackle for Cass. Left to Assey. Kicks towards the back left. Ratch underneath it. Playing on the wing at the moment. Comes down on the 10. Wow, Samarito is bullying me and donating to me. Thanks for that. Thanks very much. Yeah, Cass still a man down as well. Bloody hell. Thanks, Samarito. Thank you. Vaughan on the fourth tackle. Gets an offload for Powell. Right to Stone. Then King. Comes back towards the middle. Gets an offload as well. And a knock on. Seven minutes to go. Cass with a fresh set inside the midfield. It's great. It's splendid. I'm not sure how long they'll have going back to 13 on 13. I think it's like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, maybe. Not too sure. So we're waiting. We are waiting, but there's a scrum for Cass just short of halfway. But we're waiting. .73 minutes and 6 seconds stopped on the clock. Ball is fed into the scrum from Assey and Lawler goes right to Sini, up towards halfway. Wire, please. Please. I hate having the extra man because I feel like we always do worse. Amon is pushed back towards the halfway line. Second tackle for Cass. They could go for one at some point as well. Just realise that. So they could go for one. Singleton up towards the 30. If Cass get the one, I'm pretty sure that we've lost this. So now with Wood, takes a carry through the middle, up towards the 20, fourth tackle. Lawler, now with Westerman, up towards the 10, and inside the 10, I'll take that. Gives us more room to chase. Out the back to Assy. Going for one. And it's no good. Thank God. You've got to play the ball outside of the 10 if you want to go for a drop goal. So you're under less pressure. Jake Thulis with the carry up towards the 30. Curry through the middle up towards the 40. Indeed, Kieran. Powell goes left. Irwin left to Williams. Possible obstruction there, so he just kind of surrenders. And he's brought down on halfway. Second tackle for Warrington. Now with Vaughan. Inside cast territory. Up towards the 40. Powell left to Williams. Now to Dufty. Cuts back towards the middle. Then across to King. Room to run for King. Across to Ratchford. And it goes into touch. Four minutes to go. Cass on their own 30. Simbikin over the 40. And a few metres short of halfway. Lawler. Now to Stimson. Takes it into wire territory. Blood on the nose of Irwin at the moment. I'll go short side right to Atkin on the last. Drills it towards touch. Goes out behind the 30. Surely we put Ratch to centre, King on the wing instead. Would that not make more sense? Considering they've both played there and Ratch has never played on the wing. Would that not make more sense? Anyway. King plays it on the 20. It's now with Joe Philbin. We've got 3 minutes. Powell, left to Curry. Then to Williams, across to Dufty. Now Wrench, over halfway, near the left touchline. Now with Fitzgibbon. Inside cast territory, 2 more tackles to go in this set. Want to sit through Golden Point? If we get the win, sure, I'll take it, but who knows. Williams shifting right. Penalty for Warrington, is that? It is a penalty for Warrington. Okay. Yeah, late shot on Curry. I thought it might have been high on Williams, but no, it's a late shot on Curry. Not long left with the extra man here for Warrington. Not long left. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Wire, 20 metres out in centre field. Left to Curry. Then to Irwin. Pops up to Fitzgibbon. And it's forward. Oh, it's already back to 13 on 13. Fair enough. Ah, my God. Minute and a half to go. I reckon we'll get the ball back one more time for 3 or 4 plays at most. It depends how long Cass take on this set. Minute and a half left. Out the back of the scrum. It's now with Wood. Brought down on the 20. Plays it for Assey. Slow to play the ball. Of course he is. Fletcher Rooney up towards the 30. Now with Wood again up towards the 40. Thulis has passed his HIA and will come on shortly. 1 minute to go. Stimson up towards halfway. 4th tackle. So we'll get a few plays. Slow to play the ball. Simbikin up towards Warrington's 40. I hate when players do this. And if anyone's watched me when Warrington's been doing this, you'll know I'm consistent with it. But this is... I hate when players do this. 30 seconds to go. Fitzgibbon. Now Jake Thulis. On the 30. We've got maybe 2 plays here. Powell. Now Curry. Irwin. Williams. Up towards halfway. 12 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the game. And there's no Williams in this one. Chip over the top from Irwin. Collected by Cass. Full time. Well, Warrington, you really outdone yourselves there, boys. Really outdone yourselves there. Nice. Well, you shat the bed. You shat the bed. Well done, you. Pathetic effort. Not good enough in possession. Sort it out. If possible. I don't really know what I can add at this point. I don't really know what I can say. Can Wire make the 6 now? We can, but we're not going to. Because we need Wakefield to mess up, which they're not going to. We need Hull to mess up, possibly, which they kind of might, but I don't think they will. One thing I've been trying to justify over the last 2 weeks or so is you think about the injuries that Warrington's had this year. We've not really had much of a chance to get settled. But counter to that is that we've now had Sneed, Williams and Dufty in the spine for the last few weeks. And that was garbage. Like, that was awful. So no. I'm going to pull you up on that, LG. I'm going to pull you up on that. In no way, shape or form, in no way, is that an excuse, or have I ever used that as an excuse for poor performances? I've only ever used it as a reason as to why we might not be playing as well as we could be playing, because it is a reason. Sometimes a reason isn't always an excuse, because I'm not excusing the performances. I'm saying it goes into it, but it's not the sole reason. Just to pull you up on that. Not every reason is an excuse, because I'm not excusing it. But we have had a ton of injuries. It's not. A reason is not an excuse. An excuse means you are excusing what's happened. I've not excused what's happened. I'm giving reasons as to why it might be happening. But that's not excusing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. What I was saying is, we're a bit disconnected because we've had a lot of injuries, we've not really been settled that much. That doesn't excuse some of the poor performances in some of the other basic areas. In terms of like connection, moving the ball, that can be a reason why you're a bit disconnected if you're having to chop and change so much. That is a reason why. But some of the other areas aside from that, just the basics, completing sets, kicking well, defending well, needs to be improved. Oh, Dingle's message didn't go through. We need to sign about 8 players, get rid of the coaching staff, get rid of the medical staff, get rid of Carl Fitzpatrick, and go from there. That's a bold shout. Bold shout. Absolutely brilliant. I am not sure. The thing is, I'm not sure whether to stream RL26 now, because if the game's still crap, then I'm just not going to enjoy it. I do need to get something to eat. I'll get something to eat, chill, and then see. So I might be back on a little bit later with a Rugby League 26 stream. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know. Thank God we're making some improvements for the pack. But if Vaughan goes, I still think we're getting Byrne. Again, I don't know if that's official. We're getting Pangai Jr. next year. If we can keep Vaughan, that's great. Obviously, there's no Harrison today. That doesn't help. Wood needs to start getting regular minutes. This is ridiculous. If he's injured, fair enough. If Sneed's not good, Leon Hayes might be back next week, actually. Because he played in the reserves against Cass. They won like 46, something like that. So Hayes might be back next week. So there's something. And yeah. Hopefully a bigger pack next year. We've not had Walker for a while. It would certainly help if we had Walker back, because we've got absolutely no pace out of dummy half. Absolutely none whatsoever. Waiting on Burgess. I want to see what he has to say. Stream it? I might do. We'll see. A Warrington crap on RL26? Maybe. Medical staff needs to be checked. This many injuries not normal. It's not normal. There's the chance it's just a coincidence. But yeah, it's... With this many, there could be something going on. Alright, Sam, what have you got to say? Part's not good enough. Agreed. Okay, fair enough. KR have done the same, Sam. Being careful with what he says about the penalty try potential. Oh. Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, do you guys think it was a penalty try? Or not? I'm still mostly concerned about the performance, by the way, not the penalty try, just to be clear. Well, thanks for stopping by, Kieran. Good to see you. So why'd you play him? What? Okay. Right, so, good point. So, he played Sneed with an injury anyway. Apparently he's going to be okay for the next game. Warrington do get a week off at the weekend. There's only 3 games on. So yeah, Warrington get a week off. Much needed, maybe. For those confused, by the way, the next round is played over a 2-week period. So, next weekend, we have Wakefield versus Leeds, Wigan versus Catalans, and then Hull FC versus Huddersfield. So there's only 3 games on next weekend. And then the next weekend, it's Salford versus Hull KR, Saints versus Cass, Lee versus Warrington. So those 6 teams I just mentioned will get the week off. And then the first 6 I mentioned get the week off after that. For some reason, on Friday the 1st, we have a clash. There's only 3 games, and somehow we've got a clash. Burgess basically said that it's not that they're not trying, it's just not coming off. Like, defensively, it's not that they're not working hard, it's just not happening. Which makes sense. I don't doubt that they're working hard. I think they're working hard. It's just it's not happening defensively. So we need to find a way to fix it. complained about complained about a try that Catalan's got last week that apparently was no try. After 5 minutes of checking it, it was given as a try, but apparently he was told it should have been no try. I cannot remember which try that was. Was it maybe the one where Thulis was tripped or not tripped? Could be that one. I don't recall. So Warrington are 3 points off 6th. Somehow, given how we've played, we're 3 points off. Right then. So I will likely stream all 3 games next week and the week after. I'm going to stream all of next round. Right, I'm going to go get myself some food. And then I might be back for Rugby League 26. Might. If I am, I'll post a story on TikTok saying that I'm live. If you're not following me on TikTok, that would be great. Thank you to the 90 people that ended up being here towards the back end. So this is the major positive with Warrington losing, is that I get more views. More of that. Anyway. Right, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to call it a day there. Something smells off. Not like someone's farted, but that something smells bad. Okay, that's not good. Well, I'm going to go before the house blows up on stream. Interesting. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to go. Do want to say, though, thank you to everyone that stopped by. Samarito, Dingle, Paul, Jamie, David, Ramaman, Alex, Freddie, Kieran, Tracy, all the regulars. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, as always. Today was not our day, but, you know, we'll bounce back next week against Lee, and, you know, Lee are doing shite this year, obviously, so that should be a walk in the park. I'll give you guys one trumpet before I go. But yeah, power rankings will be out tomorrow. That'll be fun. Predictions will be out tomorrow as well. If not, then Tuesday at the latest. And then NRL predictions on Tuesday. And possibly some more RL26 streams and possibly videos soon coming next week. We will see. We will see. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by. It is greatly appreciated. One final trumpet for you guys before I go. Thank you for stopping by the Kinetic Rugby League channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. Join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. That one might be invalid. I do apologise if it is. It might be an old one. But I've been your host, Rob. Thank you for stopping by. Toodle pip.